Sometimes, the best adventures come with a hint of mystery and danger. A group of 5 friends, Mike, Sarah, Jack, Emma, and Rachel, decided to go camping in Whispering Woods. The forest was known for its eerie legends, but they laughed off the stories, eager for an adventure. They set up camp, lit a fire, and shared stories late into the night. As the fire crackled and the night grew darker, the atmosphere changed. The woods seemed to close in around them, and a chilly breeze whispered through the trees. "Did you hear that?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling. "It's just the wind," Jack replied, though he didn't sound convinced. They tried to shake off the unease, but the whispers grew louder, like faint voices calling out from the darkness. Shadows danced just beyond the firelight, moving in ways that the flickering flames couldn't explain. The next day, they explored deeper into the forest. The whispers followed them, growing more distinct. "Turn back," one voice seemed to say. "Leave now," urged another. The friends exchanged nervous glances but pressed on, determined to prove their bravery. As night fell again, the whispers became almost unbearable. The shadows seemed to come alive, forming ghostly shapes that reached out to them. "I think we should leave," Rachel said, fear evident in her eyes. "Maybe it's just our imagination," Mike suggested, though his voice wavered. That night, they could hardly sleep. The whispers were louder than ever, and the shadows crept closer. Emma suddenly screamed, pointing at a figure standing at the edge of the camp. It was a translucent woman, her face twisted in agony. "Help us," she whispered, before fading away. Panic set in. "We need to get out of here," Jack said, his voice firm. The next morning, they packed up quickly and started their journey back. But the forest seemed different. The paths twisted and turned, leading them in circles. The whispers grew desperate, pleading for help. "We're lost," Sarah said, her voice shaking. "We're lost, just like them." They stumbled upon an old, weathered sign partially hidden by overgrown plants. It read, "Welcome to Whispering Woods. Beware. Those who enter may never leave." The realization hit them hard. The spirits haunting the forest were those who had gotten lost, just like they were now. Desperation set in as they tried to find their way out. The whispers were deafening, and ghostly figures appeared more frequently, each one a lost soul trapped in the forest. "We have to stick together," Mike said, trying to keep everyone calm. As night fell once more, the friends huddled together, fear gripping their hearts. Suddenly, Jack had an idea. Maybe if we listen to the whispers, they can guide us out. It was a risky plan, but they had no other choice. They closed their eyes and focused on the whispers, hoping to hear something that could lead them to safety. One voice stood out, clearer than the rest. "Follow the light," it said. They looked around and saw a faint glow in the distance. Gathering their remaining courage, they headed toward it. The light grew brighter, and the whispers faded. They stumbled out of the forest, gasping with relief. Looking back, they saw the forest's edge shimmer, and for a moment, the ghostly figures stood watching them. The friends knew they had narrowly escaped a fate worse than death. Whispering Woods had nearly claimed them, but they had found their way out, guided by the very spirits that haunted the forest. From that day on, they never spoke of Whispering Woods again, but the memory of the whispers and shadows stayed with them, a chilling reminder of the adventure that almost cost them their lives.